Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Renegade Roundtable podcast here. I am Jeffrey Kirby. As always, each and every week, we are joined by Jared. Jared, how in the hell are you?
All right. Working. It's that busy time of the year, holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
My pockets are short.
Are you...
You think it's not, but it is.
Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you. He got it.
Definitely don't.
He got it.
Definitely don't.
Oh yeah, you should have seen this dude when we were at our boy's wedding. We went to a liquor store. He tried to buy like a $150 bottle. He was like, "Yeah, some slight."
No. You're so. Why gotta lie to these people?
Oh, Lord have mercy. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I know we're doing this a little bit later than usual. Jared had to work and I had to. I had shit going on today, but other than that, all I gotta say is revenge is sweet.
It was a great win. Without GP was the scary part. How would this offense would look? It did started slow. It did.
Yeah.
It did until that the turnover was the big motivation. That's where with Keanu Benton was what started it off with the offense. But you can't do that again with this week coming the next couple weeks, possibly without GP. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That hamstring is a
bitch.
It could be good. It could be bad. It could be worse. And I'd rather play it safe than sorry. I'd rather have him for a playoff game. If it's 2 weeks, it is what it is. If it's 3 weeks, it is what it is. That's how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, the way and also it was funny that when this news came out, the conspiracy theorists had to go out in full force.
Yep.
Everyone thought, this is a secret suspension, this and a third. They're holding them back. Shut up.
Tweaked it on Friday. It's questionable. Went through warm-ups, I think, and then just didn't do it.
Yeah, and how much of that was gamesmanship and all that? Yep. You never know.
Yep.
But I think, and like you said, it was very questionable to see what this offense was going to look like without George Pickens, because we've been talking all year about how this wide receiver core has not been great, and that was with George Pickens. Now you throw out your best wide receiver. How's it really going to look? That's going to be very questionable. And it started out very slow. I mean, you started out 3 and out, then you got a field goal, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And then you got the interception, and then that's when things started to pick up a little bit. But yeah, to have 4 3 and outs in the first half, you can't have that. You're not going to be able to have that against Philadelphia, against Baltimore, against Kansas City. You're not going to be able to do that, and you have to start out better. And is it me, or it felt like for the first time in quite some time, felt like this offense was giving me Matt Canada-esque offense. Just in terms of the lack of production that we were able to get.
In the first half, yes.
Yes, in the first half at least.
In the first half, yes. It was very the play calls were a little questionable. I had to watch some of the highlights again because I was still working mostly the first half. I got off basically towards the end of the second quarter, so I saw the second half mostly, live reaction, and that's when the offense picked up.
Yeah,
I saw it was 7-3, and I was like, okay, this offense is starting really. I'm listening while I'm working, starting off really slow. Then I hear the interception. I was like, okay, that's good. That'll probably motivate them to get a touchdown, which they did. Najee ran it in for the touchdown, and then the defense again, just doing their job at least. They forced turnovers when needed. Create tackle for losses. I saw T.J. Watt got a good one against Nick Chubb early on.
Yep, that was literally the first play, the first defensive play of the game.
Oh wow! So and then they can't. Someone got. I think did someone get a sack on Winston? I'm sure someone did. I probably did not pay attention, but other than that, it was a good win.
Yeah, Alex Highsmith had one and Cam had two.
So yeah, a couple sacks, and then you got the Browns kicker. Unfortunately, good for us, missed 2 field goals. It is
I did not realize that the Buckeyes and the Browns shared the same kicker.
Oh man. Well, anyways, other than that, it's a good win.
It was a good win. It was good to, like you said, it was good to see the offense start to pick things up without George Pickens. It was good to see different guys get involved.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had to spread the ball around.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 guys had 3 receptions, and that was the highest in the game.
Oh,
you had Pat with 3, Scotty Miller with 3, who had to pick things up. Mike Williams had 3. Jaylen Warren had 2 out of the backfield. Van Jefferson only had 1 yard. Calvin Austin had 1 catch. Mecole Pruitt had 1 catch, and Cordell Patterson had 1 catch. So you had to have multiple guys come out and get some plays out there. And then obviously the run game as a collective, 120 on the ground. It was nice to see Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris both didn't have crazy stats, 53 and 47 yards respectively, but they were that dynamic duo of being able
when needed. Basically, they provided that spark,
And Russell Wilson too. Russell Wilson had a couple little. I mean, he ran for 17 yards. I mean, in crucial situations, he was able to use his legs to get first downs.
Yep. It doesn't matter how what the stats look like. It's the crucial moments that take place during the game. And I saw that Russell, it was like 2nd and 2 or 3rd and 2. Russell Wilson ran for the first down in at the 3 or 2 yard line, which can then give it to Najee Harris for the easy touchdown right there. And then that was crucial. I'm excited for Warren. This is probably a big game. This is probably it's gonna be a low scoring game this week against the Philadelphia Eagles with both really good defenses and stopping Saquon Barkley now on a new team with the Philadelphia Eagles. We see, we played against Saquon before. The last time we played him, it was
last time we had him, or last time we faced him, Ben Roethlisberger had more rushing yards than Saquon Barkley.
So
that's just think about that for a sec.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, it's insane. But on a new team, new offensive line, they're much better. It's much better than the Giants. And, props to Saquon, MVP conversations he has. He's having a great, great season.
Yes, he is.
So it's this run defense will be tested.
Yeah.
Same with the passing game too. I know they're having a little drama out there in Philadelphia about, AJ Brown said, "Oh, what we need to more focus on is passing," and that's a little drama going on over there. But they're still going to throw the ball out there to AJ Brown, I assume, and Devontae Smith. I think he hasn't played yet. I assume he'll be back this Sunday. So it's going to be a tough game. And the stat that was brought out that the Steelers haven't won in Philadelphia since '65 is pretty wild stat.
Do you want an interesting thing that I'm looking at right now?
Mm-hmm.
The old quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
How many touchdown passes did he throw in his Pittsburgh career? 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Russell Wilson's already at 12.
Yep.
That's just so crazy.
Wow.
That's so crazy that that just shows how bad. And all I gotta say is, hey, Philadelphia, I think with how great the Steelers defense is and how hard hitting they are, I think it would be smart for you to let Jalen Hurts take a week off, let him rest up. Just make sure that he's safe for the playoffs. I think you guys should start that other quarterback.
It's not
Penny
gonna happen.
Pickett.
It's not gonna happen, but not gonna happen. But oh my
I mean,
God.
you could always hope.
Yeah, but like I'm just gonna be realistic.
Oh yeah,
But Jalen Hurts, up and down season he's having this year. The Eagles are winning, but not I would say convincing, but not, not good wins. You would say not they barely won against Carolina this past week. If it wasn't for a drop touchdown by Leggett, they would have won that game basically. So it's a little shaken up. They are, I would say, but I'm sure they're going to focus and prepare for this dogfight of a game. 4:00 game, 4:25. I think game of the week. Tom Brady will be on the call with I don't know the other guy's name. I'm so sorry, but it's gonna be a great commentating. I am excited.
No, you're gonna be excited because you'll be able to watch the full game.
Yep, I'll be able to watch the full game. That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a game, and I'm hoping that we can see for the first time since before my mother was alive that we could see the Steelers win in Philadelphia.
So I would love to see it. It's gonna be very tough, even without Pickens. It's tougher. We're really, the run game is really have to pop off to help this offense against the Eagles. I know the passing is going to be I already know what's going to happen. We're going to start off slow, most likely, if this is going to happen.
And right now, in terms of total yards allowed per game, Philadelphia is number one. Philadelphia is number one. They're number two in passing yards allowed, and they are about still top 10 in rushing yards allowed, only allowing 105. And then in terms of points per game, they are fourth in the league, only averaging 18 points, right above the Pittsburgh Steelers at 18.3.
It's going to be very tough. They got a good defense, really good defense. You got Jalen Carter, you got Cooper DeJean, you got Quinyon Mitchell, both playing well. What's that? Blankership's on back there. I'm trying to think all other names.
We got a couple of really good linebackers too. You got Zach Bond. You got Nakobe
Dean. Very good players, and they're starting to come around. Being a really good defense. Trying to push for their playoff. They're trying to get the number one seed in their conference.
Yeah,
just right behind the Lions, just like we are trying to. It's going to be unlikely, but you never know. We're tied with the Buffalo Bills for the 2 seed. Bills have the tiebreaker because of the strength of victory for now. So that's the reason that we're not number 2. So
now I'm looking at right now, if you're a Steeler fan, because the Bills and Lions, that's another, which by the way, that is a crime against humanity. And by the way, Frank, I see your comment. I'm gonna get to you in a sec. It's a crime against humanity that the NFL has the Bills, Lions, and the Steelers, Eagles going on at the same exact time.
Yep. 2 really good games.
2 really good games. And if you're a Steeler fan, let's go Lions.
Let's go. Exactly. You want the Lions to win this week to, knock off the Bills, go down. Yeah, I think we saw this past week what the Bills' weakness is really their defense. They gave up 44 against the Rams, and it was, even though Josh Allen had a great game, fantastic game, 6 total touchdowns, but his defense could stop nobody. His defense needs some help. It's literally from Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. Get him some help on defense. It was not good for the Bills this past Sunday.
No. We got a comment here that says this game will be won in the trenches. Yeah, absolutely. It's really going to be a matter of, can one of these teams establish a run game? Can the offensive line hold up I guess
Oh, yeah.
I guess that interior
Yep.
of interior pass rush of Philadelphia are what are they going to try to do to contain TJ and Cam and Alex Highsmith and company?
Yep.
It's going to be a huge game. And also one thing to consider too is the fact that there's a chance that Deshaun Elliott might not play. So who's going to be able to step it up? Because Deshaun Elliott's been balling out like crazy. Who else is going to be able to step up in the secondary to help out guys like Minka, Joey Porter Jr. and company as well?
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was just about to say Deshaun Elliott did not practice again today. It's not looking good. Not playing Sunday. Cam Sutton, James Pierre, they got to step up and be ready for the task. Corey Trice Jr. is another name to look out for. I don't know if they haven't activated him yet, but
Nope.
that's a name to look out for. He'll probably play on Sunday. If Deshaun Elliott cannot go this week, it would help a lot. Larry O did not practice at all. That's another name to look out for. Second day in a row, he did not practice as well. So it's a little bit going to be without GP, Larry O, and Deshaun Elliott for this week. It's going to be much tougher.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real tough task to win against. Like, this is one of those. If we win this game, like I'm just saying, if we win this game,
Yeah, it's a huge if.
It's a huge if. The Steelers, really stamped. This is their greatest victory if they win of the season. Like, it is probably the biggest win of the season.
If you go out there and you win like this, it makes it will help the narrative that because there are still still people that believe that the Steelers are frauds.
Yep.
You go out there and you get yourself a victory against a very, very good opponent. Again, that's going to help you out so much. It's going to help you out with your confidence. It's going to help you out, especially in the month of December where you got to play some really good nitty-gritty football. It's going to be huge. But although here's my thought process on this. You have 3 games in 10 days.
Yep.
If you can go 2-1,
I'll be happy with it.
You go 2-1 in these 3 and if there's going to be a game that say, hey, you could be guaranteed 2-1, I'd rather lose this game. Lose this game because it's an NFC. All it hurts is the record, and then you go and get 2 wins, and we get one in the division. One and then one more in the conference.
I totally agree.
But obviously, yes, we're going to be rooting for 3-0 here. Let's
go. We're trying to root for 3-0. But if you had to choose one to lose, this would be the game to lose. Like you said, NFC, bounce back and be ready for Saturday against the Baltimore Ravens, and then Wednesday on Christmas Day, where on Netflix, we're talking about you here coming up soon.
Netflix.
I swear, if anything happens during this game with Netflix, it's gonna be a rude awakening for Netflix about getting football games in the future.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say.
Oh, we got another comment here. It says, "Do y'all think that they should move Minka down and let Sutton play free safety?"
I've heard about this conversation. They were at practice. He was playing some safety out there.
He seems.
He was playing some safety out there. I don't know what they're planning on, but I saw some reports are saying that
what's going on with KZ?
That is a great question. I do not know. I think he's not an injury report that I checked.
I was gonna say, Frank, do you know anything like what's going on with KZ? Because I feel like
he would be there with Minka. I think he's fine. I don't know. Maybe for this type of game, maybe. I don't know.
It's just
I don't know. Maybe they're just mixing some packages in is all I could think of for this game against the Eagles. Because like I said, you're going against A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. Both of them could be wide receiver number 1 on any team, pretty much.
Yeah, they're going to be very.
So it's going to be a tough, for Dante Jackson, Joey Porter Jr. in that secondary, to match up against these corners, and I'm sure
you're going to have to bring some pressure. Yep. You're going to have to. You saw what happened when they actually started to blitz a little bit, and you were able to get pressure. You saw what happened. You were able to have success. It's just a matter of now. Let's not forget too that Jalen Hurts can beat you with his legs as well, and that's what makes this offense so hard to guard is the fact that you have to deal with Saquon Barkley, who's probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
You have a guy, one of two, either him or Jamar Chase.
No, yeah.
You have Jalen Hurts who could beat you obviously with his legs or arms. AJ Brown's a problem. Yep. Remember the last time we played AJ Brown?
3 touchdowns.
Didn't work out so well for us. You have Devontae Smith, like you said. He's someone that can. You don't pay attention. He can. Now, I think the one thing that's going to be really nice for us is that their tight end. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Dallas Goedert. He's out. He got put on IR. What was it last week? So you're not going to have to deal with that. But it's going to be something. It's going to be a tough task.
Yep. It's very tough, and I'm looking. I know you don't gamble. Look at the betting lines right now. Where Eagles are favored 5.5, getting close to 6.5. I like the Steelers to cover at least this game. If they don't win, they could still lose, but lose by probably less than a touchdown. Is how I think. I think this is a field goal game. Basically, is what I think it comes down to.
So we know. I like field goal games.
I know we do. We got the best kicker in the AFC.
Best kicker football.
Oh yeah, that too. I'm just trying to. I don't know many kickers in the NFC, and I don't pay attention to. But
it don't matter. I don't care.
But other than that, I'm ready. I'm ready for Sunday. I'm ready for football the next 10 days. The next 10 days for Steeler football, Sunday, Saturday, and Wednesday. And then we got, I think, college football too with it coming on Christmas, I think, or before, and Saturday. It's going to be great.
Well, we get some football on Saturday. We got some bowl games. We got Jackson State, NC State. I'm looking to see if we get any on Christmas. We do. Pitt, Toledo. Rutgers, Kansas State, Arkansas State, and Bowling Green. Mm-hmm. So you get a couple games on. Oh wait, no, that's the day after. So no, actually, I lied. There's no games on Christmas Day.
So just the 2 games on Christmas Day, and we're the 1:00 game, and that's Sunday.
And then obviously a shit ton of NBA, but no one cares about NBA.
Not right now. It's Steeler football time right now. We need all hands on deck. It's going to be a crazy 10 days. And just a name to keep an eye out for. I know you don't have him followed on Twitter because he's blocked you, unfortunately. Mr. Jerry Dulac reported Cole Holcomb might come back before the end of the season.
Hey, Jerry.
Oh my goodness!
Don't you have some golf to go worry about, or don't you have Wii golf to go worry about in your local retirement home?
Oh my goodness! Oh well, I had to share that out because I know Kirby is blocked by Jerry Dulac. But just another name that'll be great for inside linebacker depth for the playoffs. For sure, if he can come back right before the season ends. But other than that, I think, man, if the Steelers win either 21-17, 21-18. That's how I feel this type of game. If not, we're losing by, I would say then 24-17, maybe something like that.
I thought you were getting ready to say we lose by 24. I was going to say, whoa, buddy.
No. It's not last year. No. It's a whole
Which, by the way, actually, you know what? I'm not going to say what I was getting ready to say. I am not jinxing anything.
No, don't do it.
I think you know where I was getting ready to go with that.
Yep. Just wait till after the game.
I will. Well, I'm gonna wait till after the season, depending on how things go.
No, that too.
And then we can say what I was getting ready to say. But for now, no, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx anything. But yeah, it's been really refreshing to watch this. Have you been watching? Did you watch Hard Knocks?
I did watch it last night.
They're how do I say this? there's a clear reason why the Steelers are best or are number one in the division right now.
Oh, yeah.
This dude, Mike Tomlin, and I know I said what I said last year.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. I know it. A lot of that had to do with the fact that I was speaking out of emotion because we had lost to the damn Cardinals and Patriots in the span of 4 days. I get it. However, that dude will have me wanting to go. That dude could come in here right now and act like a damn drill sergeant, and I'll say, "Sorry, yes, sir."
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Wait, I love the offensive meeting or leadership room clip during that episode. That was probably my favorite part.
I love the what was it? If I'm not giving you the answers to the test, am I preparing you? Yep. I need to prepare you. I'm not doing my job if I don't give you the answers to the test.
Yep. That's right. Hey. Shout out Mike T. Know his words. He knows what to say.
He better win Coach of the Year, by the way. The only other person that I would be okay with giving the Coach of the Year if they're going to give it to anyone is Kevin O'Connell. Mm-hmm. Kevin O'Connell, if you wanted to give it to him, I'd be upset, but I'm not mad at it. Mm-hmm. Dan Campbell doesn't deserve it this year only because they were expected to be good.
Yep.
The Steelers were not supposed to be good.
Yep.
The situation going on that Minnesota had with their quarterback and the way that they're playing, they're playing way over what we were expecting.
Yeah, they were not supposed to be good if JJ McCarthy was hurt.
Yeah, basically, if you want to give it to, it's either Mike Tomlin or Kevin O'Connell. It's one of the two.
And a crazy stat: Mike Tomlin has never won Coach of the Year.
That's
crazy. That is an insane, stat. It's crazy with the way how he wins every year. Basically,
who won it in? I forget who won it in 2019 and 2021.
I wish I could tell you.
2021, I think, would make a little bit more sense of him because that team was not supposed to be good at all, and they ended up making the playoffs. 2019, that was a hell of a coaching job to get them to 8-8.
Yep.
But him not making the playoffs hurt that case a little bit.
Yep. But other than that, I'm excited. Steelers, let's go. Let's get this dub. I want to go 4-0 the rest of this way. That's what I want. Let's finish this. Let's go 14-3. And hopefully get the 1 seed. I would love the number 1 seed. It's very unlikely, in my opinion, but you never know.
You never know. And hey, you can -1 if you get a win over Kansas City. That tracks off one of those wins. And if you guys are tied, then you get the tiebreaker.
Yeah, and guess who the Chiefs play this week that might need, if they could do us a little favor.
I know. And Here's my hope. Taylor Swift's birthday is this weekend.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Travis, I know you're from around here. If you guys want to go and really party it up. Now that the Browns are officially eliminated from the playoffs, hey, if you want to go and do us a favor.
Don't play.
No. If you want to go and get go and whoop the ass, that'd be cool. I'm not gonna root for you.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna sit here and just stand up cheer for if Myles Garrett gets a sack. I ain't doing all that.
Nope.
But if you want to go get a win,
I'll give you a solid handshake if you beat the Chiefs. That's what I give you. Thank you.
You might get that.
You might get that.
And if you don't, I might have to bash you in your own head with a helmet.
But it's in Cleveland, which is good. It's
get our get back. Get our lick back. I got you, Mason. I got you too.
But
I got you former too.
Yeah, that's very true. But this is the best chance to beat the Chiefs, I would say, this year. I would say this is the best.
Hey, remember what happened last year when Kansas City played on Christmas Day?
Yeah. I watched it. I remember that game. Thank you to the Raiders that year. The Raiders did their job last year. Now
We shall see.
Let's see if we can do it. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But other than that, I got nothing else really to say. Russ, let's cook or let's weld. Let's weld, please. You got receivers. Hey, whoever's open, throw the ball to. Mike Williams, step up, please. Van Jefferson, Scotty Miller, Ben Skoranek,
Anybody.
Calvin Oz, anybody. I'm just saying anybody, please.
Limas Swede.
No, Limas Swede.
Nate Washington.
Nate Washington.
Antoine Randall L.
Antoine Randall.
Cedric Wilson.
Oh my god.
Jericho Cotchery.
Jeez. Oh, what a name. Jericho Cotchery. What a guy that guy was.
I was trying to think of another random ass.
Lance Moore, please.
Right now, what we just did is the when the girls think that the guys are out cheating, and it's reality just guys just naming out the most random.
Ladarius Green, please. Hey, Chase Claypool, want to come back to play one game?
Oh Lord! Just make sure that you actually, give the ball back to the ref.
Yep. Oh man, but anyways, well, I'm excited. If the Steelers win, man, oh man, my confidence will be very boosted.
Oh.
For this week, for the next game. Now, if we lose, confidence is not going to go down for me that much,
Depending on how we lose.
That is very true.
You lose a close game, like
I'm not going to be mad.
Game-winning field goal. All right. We were able to hang in there with one of the best.
Mm-hmm. But if we get blown out.
Yeah, if you go out there and get blown out 34-3, hey, buddy, that's not going to help out our case.
Because, my goodness, because everyone in the media is still not, they're starting to, but not, they haven't played a real team yet. This is the real test against the Philadelphia Eagles, blah, 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 blah. And no George Pickens. This is going to be really tough. And I don't think the Steelers are able to pull this off. Oh, the drama's not going to, it's going to go blow by. The Eagles are going to be just fine. Yeah, which they could be.
Bullet board material.
Bullet board material. I'm just excited for our defense to go against their offense. And same the other way. But, like, this defense, I think this defense is really, up to the challenge. They should really, hone in on Mr. Saquon Barkley back there. I want that stat line from the New York Giants. That's what I want. Negative yards, like he had last time.
Tough ask.
I know it's not going to happen. But
it's like trying to ask me to go on a 72-hour fast.
Hold them to under 100, and I'll be happy. Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a hard ask in basketball.
It's a hard ask, but
we shall see. But other than that, I mean, you got anything else?
No. Go Lions. Go Steelers. Let us get that number 2 seed. Come on.
We need it.
I would love that number 2 seed. I would love it. Other
than that, I like I said, I do think that's about it for this episode. I do want to say thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, if you are on X, go follow us both on there, and make sure to go and like this. If you were on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. As usual, F the Magic.
Yeah.
Glad that you guys get to enjoy Juan Soto. Oh.
Okay, great.
Sorry.
All right. Moving on. I don't know who that is. Moving on.
So you don't know who that is all of a sudden.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
don't
I
know who
see
that
how
is.
this is going.
Don't know. I don't know him since the last time we played on the baseball field. Don't know him anymore.
Yeah, okay. Okay. You enjoy that. But until then, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Till
Go
then.
Steelers.
Peace out. Go Steelers, baby.